Hey again, everybody. Protek here from Infocom in Bangkok. And I have the pleasure of being with DVI Solutions today, one of our regional partners headquartered out of Singapore, focusing on Microsoft Teams rooms. Allow me to introduce you to Chris and Piyush.
Hey Pratik.
Hey guys, welcome.
Hi, Pratik.
Thank you for joining. So, as we look at the industry with hybrid work and how we're seeing a lot of customers sort of move to this space, we're really looking for strong partners that can sort of help them get there. So, Chris, why don't you share with us a little bit more about DVI, your core skills, and how you're helping our customers enable themselves with hybrid work?
Okay. First of all, I thank you for this opportunity.
Pleasure.
It's been a great partnership with Microsoft. We're proud to be a MRPP program partner, and working with Microsoft basically has been really wonderful. We have managed to implement a lot of different solutions from Microsoft, mainly the MTR solutions for our clients. So a little introduction about DVI. We are a 20-year-old company headquartered in Singapore. We now have offices in about 8 countries throughout Asia, and we have, our space really is in the enterprise space. So in terms of designing, deploying, as well as planning with the enterprises on how to really implement the hybrid meeting solutions, collaboration solutions, has been really core to our business.
Awesome. And I know you've done a really good job with multinationals, right? So one of your core skill sets is actually enabling multiple different offices across multiple different countries in partnership. Share a little bit more about how that works.
Okay, so basically we first of all meet the clients to understand what their UC, Unified Communications requirements are. And that has changed over the last few years, right? So before COVID happened, everybody was talking about increasing efficiency in the workplace. When hybrid meetings started, everybody went online first, before hybrid, right? And that's where we started working with the organizations to bring their staff to a comfort level where they're able to have productive meetings in a remote format.
Right.
Where we are right now is the hybrid environment, the modern workplace, where we are actually trying to help our clients have collaborative meetings with people, with remote users as well as local users, and making sure that both sets of users are heard and felt, and the collaboration is happening seamlessly.
Yeah.
And the MTR solutions have been perfect for this, right?
No, I totally agree, right? And I think one of the things that I just want to circle back to is, what DVI brings to the table, right, with your partnerships with some of the conglomerates in the US and others, is you're able to really extend that deployment partnership, right, where you can cover multiple offices without customers having to go to multiple different vendors, right?
Absolutely.
Which I think is a key part. So, and you also highlight some of the new markets you're in, which is fantastic.
Yeah,
Which is really cool.
things have changed a lot. I can't emphasize enough the fact of how users have changed, how UC as a technology has changed for them. Earlier, it used to be in a meeting room, a lot of people gathering, whereas now it's very personal. It's residing on your personal devices, and you're still expected to be, collaborating exactly the same way as it was earlier, seamlessly. Which kind of emphasizes more the fact of how users interact with the technology, and having the same user experience multiplied across different regions, the same platform, the same user interfaces helps that a lot. So yeah.
But Piyush, I think it's amazing, right? In fact, I see you're the design consultant at DVI. Not a lot of system integrators actually have a design consultant on staff, right? So that's fantastic. And I think it really sort of highlighted a lot of what our customers are talking about today, which is around that experience, right? We're really moving away from technology or others. It's really around that experience, regardless of where you are, how you're sort of dialing into a meeting, right? You want it to work. So that's really glad to hear. So curious, guys. I mean, as you sort of look at the market and think about where things are going, what do you sort of see, real quick? You want to share some insights on what you're seeing from a AV, SI, VC sort of market opportunity perspective?
So basically what we're seeing in the market, especially from our multinational clients, is that they want to have a platform that they can use seamlessly across the entire globe or the entire region that we cover. We are actually offering MTR solutions that are easy to use, increases productivity, and gives the equal voice for local participants as well as remote participants. And we think that this is here to stay. hybrid work environments, hybrid collaborative environments are definitely here to stay, and it's our responsibility to offer designs that will fit not just the needs of the organization but needs of the individual users. So what we really see ourselves is we want to go on that UC deployment journey with our clients.
That's great. I mean, I love the sort of customer centricity here, right? Where you're really thinking about what their use case is, what their requirements are, and then building out a solution as opposed to leading with a solution, right? So that's actually fantastic to hear. Listen, as we sort of come to wrap this conversation up, what are sort of the one or two things you want to leave the audience with about DVI?
Okay, so I would guess our value add to this space really is our ability to cover the entire region, the Asian region, for our clients. We offer a single handshake. You know, we work on proof of concepts. Once we have proof of concepts are done, then we can help you roll this out into the region, but with one single contact point. I think that simplifies a lot of the procurement as well as the IT investment process for all our clients. And we're happy. I mean, we had an oil and gas client out of Beijing. I mean, they're a global company. Then we installed a system, the MTR system for them. And can I just read off one of the emails?
Sure, absolutely. While Chris is reading it off, Piyush,
Yeah,
why don't
you
say-
guys
how
can
can we-
always, you guys can always reach us at dvi.com. If not, you just drop in a note at sales@dviasia.com. And yes, we get back to you with the best in the class, best in the industry to help you with your solutions.
Awesome, that sounds good. Chris,
Okay, so this is the email that we received just a few days ago, and I'm just going to read straight out, okay? The feedback from the client, and they are a global oil and gas company from their office in Beijing, which we just completed, is that this morning we had a 3-hour hybrid meeting with 15 local participants and another 5 remote participants. The new system in this room, which is an MTR system, is the best I have ever used.
wow,
Pretty awesome, isn't that?
love it, love
I
it.
mean,
And he goes on to saying some immediate highlights. There is clear visual for every participant, both locally and remotely. The audio system was impressive, super impressive. It's loud and clear, and the control panel on the table was so user friendly.
Wow,
And
brilliant.
this is really what we want to bring to our clients out there, because what our clients need to focus on is the meeting, not on the technology that's in the
Exactly.
meeting room, right?
What a great way to end this interview, right? So, a customer of yours raving about Microsoft Teams rooms, raving about DVI. We just want to get many, many more of those, and please continue to share them with us. So, with that, hey, absolute pleasure.
Thank you,
Thank
Pratik.
you so much, Piyush.
thanks, Pratik.
Pleasure. Everybody, take care. Thanks for joining.
Thank you.